everyone, what is up? It's Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, this one is going to be a little bit about Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas has had her Instagram deleted. She is now on a backup account. The reason why she's had it deleted, it's because, you know, all the OnlyFans stuff, all the kind of nude shots and everything like that. Instagram are unfortunately really cracking down on sex workers, anyone who posts kind of nudity and stuff like this. So this is all really bad for sex workers who use Instagram to promote their work. You know, this is really bad for them. The thing that I think is going to be interesting now is if Trisha Paytas gets given her account back. She's been told it's been suspended for 30 days, but if Instagram give Trisha her account back but don't give back all the other sex workers their accounts, then that's a little bit fucked up in my opinion. I mean, you know, Trisha Paytas, not being funny, but she's made her coin. She's made a lot of money from these, you know, OnlyFans and all of that. She's made enough money that she probably doesn't need to work, essentially. But for the sex workers who aren't Trisha Paytas, you know, who don't have a huge social media platform, who weren't, you know, famous YouTubers and stuff, for those people, what Instagram is doing can be devastating. Trisha Paytas did actually put a video up about this earlier on her YouTube channel. She marked it as urgent, which made me laugh, but I understand why. You know, she's probably trying to get the word out for smaller creators who aren't Trisha. You know, she was upset, of course, about having her account deleted, but one thing that I did think was funny, what does James Charles think of this? You know, does he know? What does James Charles think of Trisha being wiped off Instagram? Because, you know, these two have been going at it a bit this year, with Trisha Paytas always coming for James Charles, you know, which I think is pathetic. You know, Trisha does a lot of things on social media, you know, taking out the sex work, taking out her OnlyFans stuff, whatever. Trisha does a lot of things on social media that upset people, that offend people, that rub people up completely the wrong way. So some people on social media at the moment are kind of like, oh good, it's what she deserves. I don't know if I'd say that Trisha deserves to be deplatformed. Definitely, I would say that she needs to maybe take a look at herself, maybe change her behaviour, change her actions. But I don't think anyone really deserves to be, you know, completely taken off the internet or completely taken off Instagram, whatever. That is harsh, in my opinion. I can totally understand wanting to protect children. And this is why, in my video the other day, I said, I think we need social media for people over 18. You know, so that sex workers, people using OnlyFans, all this type of thing, so that they can still make their coin but not get effed over by Instagram bringing in all these new rules and all of this about sex work. And even things like sex education, things that are put out for sex education purposes have been banned. It's like, that is insane. You know, it's education. That to me is so backwards. People need sex education. You know, you can't wipe that off the internet. That is ridiculous. That is going too far, in my opinion. Trisha Paytas, she has offended so many minority groups. You know, I'm not surprised that some people are just like, oh, well, you know, let's cancel her. Because honestly, the amount of people that she's offended with her trolling, mental health communities like the DID community, you know, BPD now, she's going on about that. But we don't really know the truth, if she has it or doesn't. We don't know if she's trolling. She's trolled the trans community. She's trolled Jewish people. She is trolling so many different communities and minority groups, and it's offensive and people don't like it. So now that it comes to her being taken off Instagram, some people are like, oh yeah, do you know what, love, we don't give a fuck. And, you know, they're well within their rights, because honestly, Trisha Paytas, I find it hard with her, because you never know what is a troll and what's actually the truth from her. Like, there's almost no way of knowing if everything that she says and does on the internet is her character, Trish. You know, she's come out saying that now she's doing this Sad Boy 2005 band, that she's not going to do the Trish character. I find that really weird, because if you've been playing Trish as a character this whole time, people have bought that. You know what I mean? People have bought into that fake persona. Nobody knows who you really are. We are going to move on though to Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill is making a comeback with lipsticks, finally, at last. After the whole hairy lipstick fiasco of last year that people really trashed, including me. That whole hairy lipstick fiasco that really almost ruined Jaclyn Hill. She is now finally coming back with a new lipstick launch. She just put up an IG story. I'm going to pop the clip in here for you so you can see it, or a photo or something. She's now coming back with new lipsticks, and she said, oh great, I can finally kind of redeem myself after, you know, Lipstick Gate, the hairy lipsticks, all that stuff. So Jaclyn's got a new lipstick line coming out next year. I think this is going to be really popular. I think there are going to be some people who are going to buy it just to put it like under a microscope and examine it and see if there's any bits or glass or hair or plastic or whatever in the lipstick, or maggots like there were in the last ones. I mean, I'm glad that Jaclyn is, you know, going to be able to hopefully redeem herself this time and hopefully not have such a terrible launch. I mean, you know, I wish the best for her, I really do, but like, I know that some people are going to be buying them, you know, to review them on YouTube and cut them open and see if there's stuff in them. You know, I can see that happening already. But as well as that, Jaclyn has said that she's going to be launching a Valentine's kit. She put that up on her Instagram story as well. That was a couple of weeks ago. She's going to be launching this Valentine's kit. Now, I don't know, but I think it would be a really cool idea if that was something like a little mini eyeshadow palette, like maybe a lipstick, a lip pencil, mascara, eyeliner, that kind of thing, like a complete kit. Hopefully, like, that's what it'll be, like a complete kit to do your face with for like a sexy Valentine's night, that kind of thing. That would be really cute. You know, I think that would suit Jaclyn's brand as well. Everybody loved her highlighters. She had a really good launch with that. But the lipsticks last year, they were a mess. They were the messiest launch last year. You know, everyone talked about it in the beauty community. Everyone knew about these horrible hairy lipsticks. So hopefully this time round, Jaclyn will be able to redeem herself and, you know, it'll all go smoothly and no hairs, no bits, no glass, no dogs in the lab, nothing like that. So the look I'm giving you today, get into it. It is Christmas drag kind of inspired, and went for a sort of candy cane thing up here with the red and the green, added on all my little white freckles, glitter details as well, and then the white under the eyes, of course, to make it look like I have eyes with my big old lashes. I love it. I mean, I'm into it. The hair, I wish the hair was better. But, you know, I don't have like a nice red wig or anything. This is the only white one that I've got, and it's flopping a bit now. I need to get the steamer out on it. But I hope you guys are all having a great Tuesday, whatever you're up to, whatever you're doing. If you're with family or even if you're alone, I hope you do something nice that you enjoy. It's going to be pretty quiet here over the next few days, to be honest, and Christmas. It's not really going to be anything. I mean, you know, the pandemic. Where I live in Greater London, we are actually on lockdown number 4 right now. So all the shops here are closed until January the 2nd, which is shit. And do you think I've done any Christmas shopping? Nah. 0. So that is me screwed this year for Christmas. But you know, lockdown, I can't really do anything about it. So, you know, I'll just have to hope people understand. I mean, it's not as if I've got like a big family or anything anyway. There might be 1 or 2 people come over, but we're not actually allowed to have a gathering of any more than 6 in our houses over Christmas or anything like that. So it is all going to be people doing Zoom meetings or whatever, you know, unfortunately. But, you know, what can we do? It is what it is. This is what we've got going on this year. We're all dealing with it. We're all going through it. So I'm going to stop this little video here. So I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well, have a good one, whatever you're doing. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.